Let's get a fucking fat boy. Look at that. That fucking. Mm-hmm. Yeah, boy. You hear that? I mean, Dirty Pat Walsh is back for another one. Another morning fucking vlog here in the meth end of town. Can you dig it? Mm-hmm. So yesterday I told the story of my old man in the joint. So I'm going to continue in that theme of people. I'm going to try to go work chronologically in age now. From when I was young until now. Oh, I never get enough of that. When I was 13, I was in grade 9, 13, 14. And let's say 14. To be safe. I knew a cat. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to bring up, I'll talk about his business, but I'm not going to attach a name. Or I'll bring up a name, but I'm not going to attach their business. You know what I mean? Or whatever. I'm not going to disclose any fucking incriminating information. But I knew this cat. He was a couple years older than me. Like probably 2 or 3 years older than me, actually, in high school. And he was always the kid at the smoking doors who'd have like, you know, like he'd be 7. I don't know. So he was like 17, I guess. He'd have like the Coke can half full of rye at the smoking doors. You know, he'd be smoking that butt with them. He'd be drinking a fucking half a can of rye at fucking 7:30 in the morning. You know what I mean? That's the league my buddy was in. That was the crowd I ran with. You know what I mean? And anyhow, like I say, I don't know if I've mentioned, but I got a list of friends. I could fucking tattoo their names down my arm, and I wouldn't have enough room. People who died of drug overdoses that I've known in my life. It all started back then, and we knew a cat in the punk scene. He died of a fucking smack overdose, right? Which sucked. It wasn't intentional. It was a suicide. You know what I mean? He gave himself a hot shot. You know. Anyhow, my friend was his best friend, and had the only when he died, his mother, knowing he was his best friend, let him take a personal item to keep as a keepsake. So he kept the guy's ring. Guy had a ring on his finger. Kept his ring. It was a little too big for my buddy, but he wore it all the time. You know, my buddy, he was a bad kid. He went out spray painting. He was spray painting the walls one night up at the school. And he got caught. Got the cops. 4 cops beat him down. Beat him to the ground. This cop fucking had him down, and he lost the ring in the scuffle. Now in the scuffle, he lost the ring. So he's fucking pinned by this cop. And he's saying, okay, you got me, man. You fucking got me. Let me just find this ring. Explain the story. Let me just find the ring of my buddy who, and because it means a lot to me. Now, my buddy was well known to these police, and the police said, it's hard to say without saying names. Your buddy died. Your buddy deserved to die, is what the cop said to my friend. My friend was a bit of a loose cannon. He was fucking trained to go. I've never seen a guy fight like this guy. I used to see a lot of fights. I never seen a guy whoop fucking ass like this guy does. Man, holy fuck. Anyway, this guy was fucking pinned by this cop, and he managed to bite this fucking cop's ear off. He fucking bit that much of his cop's ear off. Right the fuck off. Spit it out. He went to the joint. He went to the joint for a couple of years. He went to, well, I believe he probably would have gone to the youth authority. We had a big youth detention center in town called Synapse, and it was like the jail for fucking juvies. It was juvie. He went to juvie. I don't know. I guess he was there long enough. He got transferred to a real jail or a real prison or something. Did a couple times a time in that bid. You know what I mean? Now, when he came out, basically the only thing he was very vocal about how much the prison system sucked, how fucking shitty it was, how badly they would treat him, everything. He's like, he came out, he was changed a bit. He was less volatile. Let's just say that. He was less volatile. He was more mindful of his actions, and he quit drinking. Excuse me. It's cold season here. I was with my little children last night. They're both sick as fuck. But yeah, so he quit drinking, and my fucking sweater around here, fucking freezing my fucking ass off. Oh, these shadows here keep me warm. Yeah, very vocal. Prison system fucking fucked him over. He hated it. He quit drinking because he was in prison for a couple of years. And I met him later, and when he got out, and I was more advanced in high school. He was out. He wasn't back in high school, but he'd come by, visit, say hi, have a smoke with us and stuff. And yeah. He was very vocal that everything he did of his own volition. He didn't do it because any fucking prison system, any cop telling him what to do, anything. He kind of bucked the system the whole time. He probably, he's the kind of guy who probably got in a lot of fights in fucking prison. He probably had a bit of a hard bid, but when he came out, he was definitely less volatile. More calm, but he was very clear that it was not prison that did that to him. It was his own mindfulness, which I can fully respect. I've been through a lot of changes like that myself over the years, so it's true. But yeah, so I don't know. That's my second story. My buddy in high school when I was 14 who bit a cop's ear off. That very same year, we all knew a cat who was he was in and out. He was fucking in and out of the system all the time. He only went by a nickname. I'll give his nickname. His nickname was Aries. And that was the only name anybody knew him by. He was older, tougher, meaner. But we knew him because we all bought hash off him and shit. Anyway, he got fucking caught up in a murder rap. Stone cold, fucking stabbing, fucking murder rap. Stabbed a guy like fucking 20 times over a coke deal. I knew him when I was 14, but and he went away. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened to him. But you know, people in your life. I got better, more positive stories. But yeah, my buddy came out. He just changed, but he's very vocal. Every story I will tell you like this will end this way. The prison system did nothing for him except make him fucking hate authority more and make him more focused in that and make him more, when he came out, he wasn't more mindful to be less violent towards people in general or whatever, just do random acts of fucking explosive fucking behavior. He was able to focus his fucking anger more towards what needed to be focused. Be much more anti-authoritarian, much more political. Good stuff. Anyhow, it's coming to a close, so I'm going to sign off. I'm going to bugger off, I believe, later on today. So I probably, I don't know. I'll be back. You be looking. I'll be back. Nobody's watching this shit anyway, but I'll be back. Okay, I hope you're all well. Staying free. Listening to that ping.